Hey you guys, how's it going? It's Tuesday. It's cold. Yuck. I'm going in. It's too cold out here. What's the deal? It's May. It's supposed to be summer. It was really nice on the weekend. I yeah. I went out to my brother's place like I said I was gonna do, and got completely carried away. But now it's cold. I don't know what the heck's going on with this weather. I really need to go to the beach. I was at my brother's on Sunday for my nephew's birthday, and it was really hot and sunny, and so I did a bunch of tweeting about it. I even posted some twit pics and everything. But I got lots of tan. I love summer for tanning. I know you guys, there's two schools of thought. My school of thought is I don't want to smear chemicals on my skin. I would rather get the real sun. No, I don't go to the fake and bake. I do go to the beach a lot, and no, I don't use sunscreen. So you guys want to send me a bunch of lectures on my comments page, go for it. My school of thought is that sunscreen actually might contribute to skin cancer. It's full of chemicals. It's horrible stuff. I won't put it on my face, or pardon me, on my skin. That being said, I do buy some really outrageously, stupidly expensive stuff just for my face alone, because my face does tend to get really red, and I'm a little bit vain. I don't want to walk around with my face matching my hair. I'll be the big red monster walking around. So I do put some on my face, as little as possible, and the really good stuff without too much chemical crap in it. But my body, I don't put any on my body. I just don't believe in lathering myself in chemicals. So that's my school of thought, and I know there's lots of people out there who need it, who have really fair skin and need to put it on. That's not me. Not anymore. I managed to train my skin not to be upset when it's in the skin or in the sun. I can't speak today. Anyway, so Sunday was a bit of an unexpected day as well, because my brother actually had made plans to go to the local rodeo fair that day as well without telling me. So I was completely unexpecting when I rolled into their place to have a 4-year-old's birthday party. Had a little cake, had some hamburger, had a hamburger and a hot dog. It's just one of those screw it, throw caution to the wind kind of days, and the cake was ice cream cake, so I kind of pigged out a lot. And then they informed me that they wanted to go to the Cloverdale Rodeo, which which apparently is the second biggest rodeo in Canada after the Calgary Stampede, and it's the hometown where I grew up, and I've been to it before, and it's a big fairway and lots of rides. And anyway, so my nephew is 4, and my other nephew is 9, and he loves to go on rides, and my sister-in-law doesn't, and my brother wanted to go to the beer garden, so so guess who got to go on all the rides with the 9-year-old? Me. That's okay, I love him. I love going on rides too. So, but after having a bottle of wine and a bunch of cake and hamburgers and stuff, it wasn't really the best idea, but I managed to hold it all down. We had a really good time. We rode every ride, I think, that was there, and a few of them a few times. So, yeah, by the end of the night, though, I felt pretty awful. And then yesterday, Monday, I was here at home, but it was just a horrible rainy day, and you know what, I wasn't hungover or anything like that, but my mood was just black, and just my mood matched the day. It was gray and horrible out, and I just didn't feel like moving around. And my hamstrings have been bugging me so much too that I convinced myself that 2 days of rest was actually not going to be a bad thing, and just to give them a rest. So I actually was a slug yesterday. So 2 days in a row off. That's not like me. So guess what I did today? I paid penance. Yeah. I got up, I got out, I went and did hill sprints, my usual routine with hill sprints, 40 minutes worth of moving around. And then I came back here, and while I was still warm, I just changed my shoes into my indoor shoes, and did a full weight workout as well for an hour and a half. So I paid the price of yesterday's being a slug by doing double today. Felt okay. I got bored by the end of it, though. I got sick of working out, because 2.5 hours is just plenty. Anyway, so that's kind of what I've been up to in the last few days. But I want to tell you guys an interesting story. I've been going to these weird seminars, or not these weird seminars, but these fitness seminars in the last few weeks, one a week, and they're held in the gym. And every time I go there, I get this brilliant idea that I want to test my 1 rep max for leg press. I don't know why I picked leg press, to be honest. But they've got a leg press machine there, and Yeah, I know I don't believe in machines. I know anybody who's watching me here long enough knows that getting me on a machine is actually quite a feat. But I wanted to test just my leg press. I didn't want to test my balance and all that stuff with the squat. I just wanted to see what my legs could do with everything else supported and just my legs working. So I got on the leg press machine and I pushed out, I cranked the weight up higher than I thought I could go just because I was trying to test my 1 rep max. And this was a few weeks ago, and I got up 260 pounds. And I was like, oh wow, that's pretty good for a girl. 260 pounds leg press, wow, I'll try again next week and see if I can go heavier. So the next week I got on the machine and, you know, got where it felt comfortable and adjusted what I thought needed adjusting, got on it. I couldn't, and I put it up to 270 because 260 the week before I actually wound up doing 2 reps. So I was like, oh, that's not my 1 rep max, so I'll have to wait till next week and try again. So this time I got on it and I put it at 270 and I couldn't move it. I could not move it to save my life. And so I kind of asked the person who was putting the seminar on what she thought about all that. She said, well, what did you do yesterday for your workout? And I said, well, I climbed stairwells and I did a power squat blast, 5-minute power squat blast, and I did like 200 reps. And she said, oh, well, that's probably it. You just tapped your muscles out. Try again next week. So, and I was only doing it once a week, you guys, because that's the only time I was going to the seminar. I just wanted to make that clear. Get on the same machine, do it the same, right? So anyway, so I got on it again the next following week, and I put it at 270, and I couldn't move it again. So I told her, I don't know what's the deal. It doesn't seem right, because I could do 260 twice. And she said, okay, well, come on, let's go to the machine. And she said, okay, well, is this how you had it adjusted when you did 260? I said, I don't know, it feels the same. She said, oh, I don't think this is how you had it adjusted. So she moved a bunch of things around. She said, I'm pretty sure that's how you had it adjusted. So I got on it, and yeah, 270 went up. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh. She goes, that's specificity. It's hard to say. So next week, I got on it again. I made sure I remembered all my settings, and I adjusted it again, and I got on it, and I did 280 once. And I knew I was only going to be able to do it once, because once it was up, I did not know how I was going to get it down. Sitting there with my knees locked going, oh God, how am I going to get it down now? I did manage to get it down, but my heart rate shot through the roof when I did it. And I knew that was it. That was 1 rep was all I was going to get out of myself for that. So now I know my 1 rep max for leg press is 280, but I've also learned something that I used to completely negate, which was the settings on the machines. You know, I thought, it feels the same, whatever, it's close enough. No. If you want to test things and compare things, apples to apples, not apples to oranges. Make sure all your settings are identical. Remember them. Write them down on your you know, your machines and stuff. If you're working on machines, if you want to keep increasing, a lot of it could have to do with the settings. So find your ideal settings and then remember them. I'm going to do that from now on whenever I get onto any kind of machine, which is seldom. As you guys know, I'm either working out here at home, and only once in a blue moon do I go to the gym once a week, and when I do that, it's barbells and incline stuff mostly. So I don't get on the machines very often. But when I do, you can bet I'll have a pen with me, and I'll be writing down my settings to make sure I know what I'm doing for the next time I want to do it. So anyway, I just thought that was a really interesting story. I learned something, not to negate that kind of stuff, because it was totally stuff I was just like, whatever. So bad, shame on me. Anyway, so that's it. I guess I got to get cracking here, because I'm actually going to a tweet up tonight. Meet some more local people that I know from Twitter, but I don't know any other way. That'll be kind of fun and cool. And one of our local big-time blogger guys that makes a lot of money off his blog is actually doing his name's John Chow, and I think he's at John Chow. He's doing a speech tonight, or he's talking tonight anyway at the event. So I'm really interested in hearing what he's got to say, because he seems to be making a roaring success out of his blog, and I'm interested to know what he does. So it should be interesting. So I hope you guys are having a great week, and we'll see you again very, very soon. Take care, bye.